Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today I have reached the third album by Manowar, Hail to England, I believe. Yes, Hail to England from 1984. We got 7 tracks again, same lineup as Into Glory Ride, which I just reacted to. I have a Manowar playlist if you want to check out all my reactions from the past from this band. And yeah, I don't got much else to say. I have done Army of the Immortals in the past. That was the very first Manowar song I ever listened to. So it's going to be interesting re-listening to it. But first up, we got Blood of My Enemies. Like I said, same lineup as before. So let's jump right in and see what the opening track has to offer. I love the guitars. Ross the Boss, man. He's making it filthy. Very great. Kind of a very power metal type chorus on here. I like the intro too, where you get Joey on the bass, going back and forth with like harmonic pitches. It sounds like natural harmonics on the guitar. Very cool little intro that just drives you right into that verse. The verses is so groovy but with an edge. I love it. Let's keep her going. And Blood of My Enemies, it's obviously another like warrior type song, right? And they ride by my side. The fierce, the black, and the wicked are their lives. We ride down like enemies on the half-hearted flight. No voice of mercy. Now we bound down the light. I hear them say to Asgard, so this could be another like Viking type track too. I just want to add, amazing solo like always. He always knows how to deliver it in the solo department. Ross the Boss, but Eric Adams, I just have to mention him right off the bat on this track. He's just so versatile. He can do your regular style singing. He reaches those super high notes so well and can hold them. But he's very versatile in this one. He even goes like lower a little bit, like oh wow, and then go high. Like I love that he's just kind of all over the place, and it keeps the vocals interesting, you know. And then we have that like I don't know, like epic kind of chanting in the background. I feel in the chorus, and his vocals are great. But everybody's killing it on this track. Can Eric ever reach super high notes? It's incredible. Also shout out to Scott Columbus. I haven't mentioned him yet on drums. Especially the ending there, how he had to keep coming back with those snare fills. He's just really precise, really good, and I like his style. He fits the band perfectly. How he came in last album to replace Donnie Hamzik. That was track number 1, Blood of My Enemies. I enjoyed it. Pretty standard Manowar track, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's highly enjoyable, and yeah, great musicianship from front to back, and of course the lyrics were great as well. Track number 2 is Each Dawn I Die. So let's check that one out. Okay, I have to talk already. I just have to say, this fat, thick melody the bass and the guitar are creating together sounds so cool, man. I'm loving the groove of it. And again, Eric Adams, he's really versatile. Again, on this track, you never know where he's gonna go. Super high, low. It's interesting.
In the
What a cool, fun, infectious melody to that track, man. From start to finish. Had like an edge to it too. I liked it. The metal junkie in me loved it. Um, Eric Adams too. There's a few times he used his scream as like part of the chorus. I feel where he like would repeat it 2 or 3 times, and that was so badass, so cool. I mean, he's always throwing them out there, but he made it like a repeating thing here, and I absolutely love that. The song is just grooving the whole way. Friggin' awesome. If I had to guess what it was about, it's I was picking up some of the lyrics. I heard witchcraft and obviously about this warrior. I feel like he was going out, and the song's called Each Dawn I Die. I feel like he would go out there and die on the battlefield but be resurrected perhaps to do it again the next day. I don't know, but it's very interesting. I'd have to really dig into the lyrics of this one, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this one, even better than Blood of My Enemies for a first time listen anyway. It's hard to tell on these first time listens which one is going to eventually be your favorite over time, but yeah, I absolutely enjoyed this one. So good. Up next, we got Kill with Power. So let's see what that one's all about. Speed it up. Ooh. Wow.
Hear what's written on the wind. Wake up, sit down, our rebels fall like hell. Trample on the dead, ride through the gate of clouds. Stand on the open stairs. Run berserk, spreading fear and pain. Black shield and weapons, black our chain. None can harm us, not their fire. Iron or steel, for we have the will to power. With power we will kill. Kill with power. Die, die. Kill with power. Die, die. Kill with power.
Okay, I'm going to bring it back just a little bit, but wow. Yeah, you really see why Ross is the boss. Like, holy shit, man. He can play. This whole track is just so much energy to it. It's just, it's crazy. It's full of speed, energy, and it doesn't let up for most of the track. I mean, at one part it felt like it was speed surfing music or something. The way it was going on. The way it started with the drums, too. Scott Columbus was going all out. And yeah, everybody's just playing at such a high tempo. It's crazy, but it's highly enjoyable and really easy to get into, right? Be a great one to hear live, I imagine.
Kill with power. To the war god Odin you will pray.
think it's the slide that that makes me think of speed surfing music. So cool. That part.
Kill with power! Die, die! Kill with power! Die, die!
A lot of evil laughs in that one. That was Kill with Power, and just a really fun track, just brimming to the mouth with energy. It's overflowing with energy from start to finish. A lot of speed. Everybody's playing at full capacity. Ross the Boss had an incredible solo that went way longer than I thought it would, but no complaints there. Just a badass track right there. And Kill with Power, obviously, talking about killing people with swords. I don't know the specifics. I was too much into the music to this one to really listen to the lyrics, but yeah, it feels pretty self-explanatory. Up next, we got the title track, Hail to England. So let's see what that one's all about. Okay, this one has a really different vibe to it, especially coming off of Kill with Power. I had to readjust myself because the tempo is more mid-tempo on this one, not going super fast. So I had to readjust myself. And just the whole groove, the vibe to it, I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting like a Kiss vibe or something from it. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. But does Joey usually play bass with a pick? Because it sounds like he does in this one. Anyway, you can hear the tuck, 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 tuck of hitting the strings. I don't know if he plays with a pick all the time or just sometimes, but it sounds like it to me on this. I may be wrong. But yeah, interesting track so far. I really like the drums in here too. Very good.
Join, raise your hand, or hide when we ride for the crown. The sign of the hammer and the black winds blow through the night. Long was our wait, our meeting with fate is tonight. Strong she stands, reaching a hand.
Yeah, it's interesting because this song feels like it has a mixture of hard rock vibes with metal vibes together, right? And that chorus again is very power metal like, especially with the echo chants while he's singing. Um, and the drums in and around that chorus are phenomenal, I find. Just a very interesting track, just very different from the other ones I heard so far on here, but I'm enjoying it. Let's keep her going.
Standing tall, one and all, light the hall. Years have passed. I've dreamed of this day as we raise our hands. We proudly say, hail, hail to England.
They have a lot of tracks that end like they could close off a live concert, eh? Hail to England, the chorus was really sticking with me by the end. Very catchy, very cool track. Like I said, it has a different vibe from the rest of these tracks, and I completely enjoy it for all the more for that reason. Makes an album never a dull moment, you know, when the songs all sound different from each other. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Like I said, it had some like hard rock vibes in there too, a little bit reminiscent of their first album, kind of coming back a little bit in there, but mixing with like that new fantasy power metal style that they seem to be growing more and more accustomed to with each album. But yeah, and lyrically, it seemed like Hail to England. I was picking up a few lyrics. It seemed like it was about how perhaps Manowar, the band members, have ancestors from England, so they're returning to where they're really from. I don't know. Maybe that's what it's about. Maybe not. I was kind of picking up something like that lyrically, but again, I'm more of honed in on the music than the lyrics most times, so I'll make sure to go through all the lyrics so after I'm done doing this first time reaction. Up next we got Army of the Immortals. I've actually done this track before, but in all honesty, this was the first song I ever reacted to them, and I've only heard it maybe 2-3 times since. It's not one I return to all that often, so I'm going to give it another fair chance here. And now that I know what to expect from this band.
Battle hymns did sound the call. You came to our side. You heard true metal into glory ride. Come on now, you stood beside us. The bomb was pride.
Okay, I have to stop it already because, like I said, this was my first song I ever reacted to by Manowar, and already on this re-listen, re-reaction, I'm picking up more things, like how he said, you were by our side at Battle Hymns, like their first album, and followed us into Glory Ride. It's just very cool that they're using like their previous albums, mentioning them before this one. Very cool. Little things you wouldn't pick up on your first listen, right?
Ride. Come on now, you stood beside us. The bomb was pride. Your love is judgment. You gave us life. You wait in the rain. You walk through the snow. We give you our blood. We want you to know.
greatness of the song is all coming back to me, musically, everything. But the lyrics are hitting me even harder this time. That's what I'm paying attention to this time. But that groove is hard to deny in the background. It's so good. Possibly the best song on the album so far, honestly. Um, it's one I regret not going back to and listen to more often. I was just more into listening full albums. I think that's why I wasn't going back to this song as much, but it deserves to be listened to, and I can't wait to hear this whole album as a whole. But yeah, this is definitely a standout track. Just love how they're saying it's like a tribute to the fans of Manowar. I like how they said, like, you came to see us through rain and through snow, everything to come to our shows. And this feels like this is like a thank you to the fans, which is great.
Your letters, we have heard your call. We were brought together, 'cause we've got the balls to play the loudest metal, so hard and wild and mean. To live forever, we were born from your belief. Metal makes us strong. Together we belong. Forever here's your song. We want you to know. In our eyes you're immortal. In our hearts you live forever. In our eyes you're immortal. In our hearts you live forever. Metal makes us strong. Together we belong. Forever here's your song. We want you to know. In our eyes you're immortal. In our hearts you live forever. In our eyes you're immortal. In our hearts you live forevermore. Metal makes us strong. It makes us metal. Makes us strong. It makes us stronger. 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 Stronger.
Hell yeah. That song hit 10 times harder this time around than the first time I reacted to it. I remember enjoying it more on a music level the first time, but this time everything clicked lyrically, musically, so good, man. The solos are intense. We get a lot of it. We get great melodies throughout. The groove is awesome. The chorus is awesome. It's a great song to connect with the fans. It's be perfect to play live, get everybody involved. And it's just so empowering, this type of song, and just makes you connect even closer with the band. I love when they say, in our hearts you live forever, because, the fans are what makes a band, You won't make it anywhere without the fans. So, yeah, that song hit a lot harder this time. Up next, we got the track Black Arrows. Ooh, sounds interesting. Let's check it out.
Let each note I now play be a black arrow of death sent straight to the hearts of all those who play false metal.
Okay, so this is just one of them jamming tracks that they do. I ran into a few of these tracks already by Manowar. If I had put money onto it and I didn't know it was Manowar, I would say, yeah, this is probably most definitely a guitar. But I wouldn't bet on this now that I know it's Manowar because it could be Joey on his bass because he's crazy like that too. And it's hard to tell with the tone and that they're using, but they're definitely just jamming out, just going crazy. The way it started when they were doing that after the introduction about the death to false metal, basically, it almost sounded like a computer trying to compute something, like beep boop beep boop beep boop. But yeah, they're just having fun, just jamming out on this one. Okay, I can almost guarantee you that that was a bass. I think it was. If I had a bet on it in the end, I'd say that was Joey. And he's usually the one doing these instrumental, like 2-3 minute long songs. Yeah, he was just going all out instrumental, doing some tapping, doing some crazy stuff, crazy tones on there too. That was hard to make out if it was actually a bass or guitar. But I'm going to say it was bass. And I feel like that was a good little interlude because the last track, Bridge of Death, is like 9 minutes long. So that gave us like a little break things up, right? So yeah, let's jump into the final track, Bridge of Death. It's a black metal track? Never mind. Interesting finger picking. Ooh. This is really switching. little folky, eh?
Slowly crossing as the river runs below.
I feel like it's gonna hit me hard.
Never stopping for what's waiting soon will show. And this the last time, looking back, I see my home.
I feel like it's building and building. I just want to say I do love the guitars on this. It's very different from what we've heard before on here. Just the style of like the finger picking, it sounds like, I don't know, but it sounds really smooth. The strings, the ring to them sounds great. Eric too, Eric Adams, vocalist, he's doing really interesting vocal delivery here too. I like it. It's different than everything else on this album. They're managing to make each track stand out on its own, which I absolutely adore when bands do that. Even on my first listen, I can pick apart all the songs, you know, differentiate them from each other. But yeah, I feel like this is building and building. Now we got like some synths or some organ or something in the background. I feel like it's gonna drop.
For he awaits me, reaching for my soul.
Come on.
He calls my name and waves me on. The fallen one, he stands in flame.
Oh, yeah.
Will the light that he has given, full of riches and success, as a price that I may good in blood to pay. And the light he now is showing to guide my every footstep is insurance if I falter on my way. And what God has now forsaken and man has never seen are the riches of the underworld below. All my years of earthly pleasures gave support unto the rich. I now cross it, giving him my
sacred right to burn in hell. Ride up on hell's hot wing. Face one more evil than I. Take my lustful soul. Drink my blood as I drink yours. Impale me on the horns of death. Cut off my head. Release all my evil. Lucifer is king. Praise Satan.
I know the one who waits. Satan is his name. Across the bridge of death, there he stands in flame. I know the one who waits. Satan is his name. Across the bridge of death, there he stands in flame. He is my provider as I walk into the void. For eternity, I'll give to him my soul. I shall do his bidding, obey him without question, even walk among the living if I'm told. Satan, don't forsake me. I wait for you to take me. Grant me wings, and as your messenger, I'll
Okay. Not exactly how I thought the album was going to end. Um, Definitely had some twists and turns in there. It was a longer track, almost 9 minutes long, so it almost has a progressive feel to it at times. Not a whole lot, but just in the song structure itself. I like the verse, very catchy groove to it, and by the end, I was right into it. I love the section, the extended solo section. I thought the solo was amazing, and it mixed really well with with the rhythm riff. And yeah, I could just had that for 9 minutes straight. Lyrically, I know Satan was involved with the song Lucifer. He's on the other end of the bridge of death and flames, and there's something about wanting him to take you in and give you wings so you can be his messenger of death or whatever or something. I'm really interested to check out the lyrics in full because I know I didn't pick up everything, but yeah, musically it was all right. Not my favorite track on the album, but it was interesting, that's for sure, and I did enjoy it. Just not one of my favorites. I like how it opened though. It opened so amazingly with the guitars. I loved the chord progression and everything they were doing. The picking was great. Just a great track overall, and a decent way to end the album. But like I said, not my favorite track. My favorite is probably Army of the Immortals. Like, I really am glad that I went back to that one because it deserved it, and it really hit harder this time around, knowing the lyrics and knowing about the fans and that. It just, yeah, I was able to pay attention more to lyrics, I guess, on second time around. And but I also really loved Each Dawn I Die, Kill with Power. They're all great. Not a bad track on here, that's for sure. Just some I prefer over others. And as a whole, I don't know if I prefer the. I might prefer this one over Into Glory Ride, but they are very close though to me. We got another album coming up next, their fourth album called Sign of the Hammer, which released in 1984 as well, the same year as this. And I believe 1984 was the year they got the Guinness World Record for being the loudest band, if I'm not mistaken. It was around there anyway, in the mid around the mid 80s. So that's very cool. I wonder if it was uh, through some of these songs that I'm listening to. But yeah, Sign of the Hammer is up next. Can't wait to listen to that one. So stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these future reactions. We're going through the whole discography, guys. You don't want to miss it. And again, I have a Manowar playlist if you're interested in that. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, thanks for watching.